Crypto is a new sensation, and we can all agree on that. This new technology, which came to the scene just a decade ago, is now trending around every social media platform. It has been stated as the future of finance. But as with anything in the world, the crypto industry has its own shortcomings. And one of those major shortcomings, which most people are talking about, is the environmental impact of crypto. So, is it actually true that crypto and NFTs are damaging the world environment? If yes, how bad is it? And is there any way to stop it? Let's dive deep into this. So, we will look at the effects of crypto and NFTs on the environment separately to get a broader idea. So, first, we must come to understand crypto's effects. The biggest player in crypto, Bitcoin, is also known as the most notorious one from the energy consumption perspective. Before we get into the statistical aspects, let us first clear out how Bitcoin actually works. So, Bitcoin works on a mechanism called proof of work, where miners have a big role to lead. Simply put, cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin replace payments intermediation with an open network of independent users or miners who compete to validate transactions. Their majority agreement is required for any transaction to be approved. Their goal is to add individual blocks to the blockchain by solving complex mathematical problems. Ultimately, a reward in the form of cryptocurrencies is given to whoever solves for the correct value first. The puzzles get more difficult to solve as the price of cryptocurrency inflates and more computers are trying to solve them. It creates a perpetuating cycle of greater computer power and larger warehouses. These computers rely on energy from the grid to run, and that is when the use of Bitcoin starts to clash with the environment. Studies found that the computing power required to support Bitcoin's underlying network now requires nearly as much energy as the entire country of Argentina, leading to criticism about its environmental footprint. Analysis by the University of Cambridge suggests the Bitcoin network uses more than 121 terawatt hours annually, which would rank it in the top 30 electricity consumers worldwide if it were a country. Not only energy, Bitcoin also features a higher carbon footprint. Another study estimates that Bitcoin's carbon emissions are on track to equal that of the entire city of London. Scholars also argue that Bitcoin emissions alone could raise the Earth's temperature by 2 degrees. Surely, this is not a sustainable technology, given our current ever-worsening climate crisis. Scientists also agree that subscribing to this channel is very energy efficient. Now, it's NFT's turn. So, an NFT is a unique cryptocurrency token that can take the form of pretty much anything digital. Art, a GIF, or even former Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey's first tweet. But recently, it came to attention that these individual pieces of crypto art and NFTs are at least partially responsible for the millions of tons of planet-heating carbon dioxide emissions. Take Space Cat, an NFT that's basically a GIF of a cat in a rocket heading to the moon. According to the website cryptoart.wtf, while the carbon footprint of NFTs can be tricky to estimate, the average of 18,000 NFTs studied by Memo Acton was equivalent to more than a month's worth of residential electricity usage in the EU. The average footprint was similar to driving for 1,000 kilometers or flying for 2 hours. Another French artist found this shocking truth after one of his NFT sales. His works were placed for auction on a website called Nifty Gateway, where they sold out in 10 seconds for thousands of dollars. The sale also consumed 8.7 megawatt hours of energy, and according to the artist, it was equivalent to 2 years of energy use in his studio. Since then, the art has been resold, requiring another year's worth of energy. The tally was still climbing. By the way, did you know it's always a good idea to use a VPN when you're interacting with crypto? If you don't have one, be sure to check out our preferred VPN using the link in the description. But why do NFTs have such an impact? Well, NFTs are data that assign ownership of digital assets recorded on a blockchain. Each time an NFT gets minted or sold, computation work is needed to verify and add transactions to the existing data similar to the proof of work mechanism. Now, the question that comes up is, how to change this scene? Well, the solution is already here, which would be a change of mechanism that most crypto projects follow. There is proof of stake mechanism, which is much less energy intensive than proof of work. They are specifically designed to remove energy and electricity as network inputs and replace them with locked up cryptocurrencies. And the good news is, very recently one of the biggest cryptocurrencies, Ethereum, has started following the proof of stake mechanism. And experts expect the blockchain energy consumption to drop by at least a staggering 99.95%. So, what are your thoughts about crypto after learning this? Let us know in the comments below. What's up with NFTs selling for millions of dollars? Tap on the tab on your screen to know more about that, and we'll see you inside the Metaverse.